Hello and welcome back to Factorio's stream. It is Monday evening and we have a lot to get into. I had a pretty productive day at work. Lots of engineering solutions that had to get done for the team. I played a bunch of Silksong over the weekend. Nala, you were there for a bunch of that. Thank you. Um, and tomorrow, of course, we're going to play Sonic 2006. Thursday, we're going to play the back half of Chapter 2 of Sunfluffs, a game that I've been having a lot of fun with. And well, what else was on the agenda? Oh, yes. Hello Kitty Island Adventure released Content Update 3, which introduced a pile of new friendship quests that I've been leaving off. So Thursday, we're going to go back to the island and say hi to all of our old friends. So that'll be nice. Anyways, let's get started. Just check my audio mixer. Okay, that's good. Right, so where we left off at the base last, I was doing a lot of thinking about this. Iron is starved. It's starved rather badly, and I think the reason it's starved is because I am making way too much refined concrete. So, first thing I want to do is limit those. And I'm just going to grab as many stone bricks as I can and do the rest of my tiling with this. Which, you know, it's still not very much, but anyways. Second priority, I need to hop over here to where my nuclear setup is, because I forgot to add a crucial component, which is it needs to output use uranium fuel canisters. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, good. So, we are now outputting used uranium fuel. This will add fuel when temperature is below 520, which it is doing now. Good. So that will keep this temperature range above 500 comfortably. I'm doing all right. I've had a pretty productive day at work, and as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, I am a how to put it. So Mondays I play Factorio, which I'm doing right now. Tuesdays is my my sort of long-term gaming slot. Right now I'm playing Sonic 2006, a game that's kind of infamous for glitchy physics, kind of pushed out the door, not very good story, but it's like the second chapter in Shadow the Hedgehog's story, and I really feel like I need to immerse myself in his story before I can move on to Shadow Generations, which is something that I've been really looking forward to. Wednesday I take a break. Thursday I do variety games, so just whatever strikes my fancy at the time. I'm thinking of playing Sunfluffs Chapter 2. Very cute, very cozy game. It's an action platformer where instead of like attacking monsters, you toss strawberries at them and you befriend them. So it's very cute. And also, Content Update 3 for Hello Kitty Island Adventure dropped last week. And that's a game that I played a lot of back when I was doing a daily stream. So I'm leaving those friendship quests alone so that I can play through them on Thursday on stream, and that should be fun. So, in case you're new to my base, which I'm sure you are, the only achievement that I'm going for right now is keeping your hands clean. This achievement requires that I can't kill any of these biter nests until I've unlocked artillery on Vulcanus. So I'm having to maintain an active defense system. Right now it's just turrets and a point defense system, but I've recently unlocked laser turrets. I recently set up nuclear, and I recently set up bots. I have 700 hours logged in Factorio in different bases. This is my third attempt at beating Space Age. The problem is that my builds tend to get like really complex and unwieldy after a certain point. Um, but on this save, I've only been playing for about 7 hours, and we're in a pretty good spot to scale up production. As you can see, iron is kind of starved. I'm running very, very low on my initial iron starting patch. So I'm going to hop over to the east and supplement it. Let's see, where's a good place to stick this iron belt? I guess I could just go like that. In my opinion, the best part of the game is how, as you unlock new technologies, the scope and kind of logistic problems that you solve um, like changes. It can get more complex or simpler, especially if you're going to stick with a bot-based setup. But um, for most logistical challenges, I like to just do belts because it forces me to think creatively about my designs. Right, so I've busted through the trees here. And the iron patch is down here. Okay. Which I suppose I didn't need to do that. I could have just like routed it through the trees here, but whatever. So this supplemental patch is not actually that big. But we can still work with this. This is gonna run out really quick, but that's fine. Okay, power, 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 power. Like, how many is this? That's 23. That made how much? Let's see. So it's 0.6 per second. Um, gotta remember how many. I think it's 24 can fill a belt. Well, in any case, let's go ahead and run this up. Oh, and before I forget, let's also stick some efficiency modules in these so they generate less pollution. Okay. And this joins up here, and we'll just have this, well, we should still have this go in as a second iron mine. This can dive down here. Stick that there, that there. Input left, input right. And how do I want to do this? Do something like this. Input left. Input right. And this way it will prefer to output stuff, it will prefer to take stuff from the initial starting patch. So that'll help it drain a little bit faster, I suppose. Alright, so that's set up. Let's jump back down here, grab some efficiency modules. Concrete. Let's just get more stone bricks, and we'll dump concrete. Well, I think I just placed that. Anyways, more stone bricks. Give me stone bricks. Okay, iron ore is coming in. And it looks like there's gaps on both sides of the belts. So that's kind of what I expected. But it's not going perfectly. Okay, looks good to me. Oh, so how are you doing, Blue? Has it been a good day for you? Let's see. Is there anything else I can work on, actually? Hi, Nala. How's it going? And I've got lasers. So what's the next thing I should work on? I think I should start crafting more bots and roboports, and also lasers. I think also I can stop these two, and I should just I should stockpile whatchamacallit. I should stockpile red circuits while I can. Can also do something like this to just make this a little bit more more continuous. Alrighty. So, circuits are being made a little bit faster. That's good. I'm just going to extend this direction, I think. And I've got productivity modules, prod modules. And let's see. It needs steel. Okay, let's make some provider chests. Yeah, that's fine. So instead of doing this thing with is there's a sort of trick to making a bot-based mall that most people do, which is you use a storage chest, and then you would kind of do I have a storage chest? Yeah. So you would use a storage chest and set this as the logistic filter so that the bots, when they deconstruct stuff, will bring it all the way back to the appropriate storage chest and plop it here. And you would leave this completely unlimited and just control how much you're producing with a circuit condition on the outserter. So that's a way to make sure that all of your buildings and such get sorted and put right back where they belong. But I think that's a little bit too much setup. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to put passive provider chests everywhere. And that way, I can keep this, I can keep these kind of low throughput, I suppose is the right way to put it. Like, in the end, it's not that big of a difference. But it also means that I spend less time, like, sorting my logistics. And I can get onto the rest of the base. So like here, we've already got some piped grounds that have been put in the wrong place, just because I didn't have storage chests before. That needs to stay like that. Looks like we're at 50 and 50, so that's good. Yeah. There. Deconstruct that. Okay. I need more circuits. I need more gear wheels. I need to trash some stuff. Um, So I can start setting logistics, like personal logistics, but I don't want to burden my bots too much just yet. I'll just leave that as is. Research. Is there any research that I imminently want? Um, no. Again, I want to just keep this as is. Let's have another Roboport there. One there. Need more steel. And more stone. Okay. Roboport here. All right. Now stuff is gonna get built. So we've got we got electric furnaces, we've got efficiency modules available. We just need like another Roboport. Like, actually, we just need like we need coverage all over the place, don't we? That's too far away. One there. One here should do. Okay. So now we've got Roboport coverage. We can set these guys to replacing these furnaces. And I just want to dump some trash for now. Yeah, go for it. What's on your mind? So we're going to break all of this. Let's steal all of our copper plates and everything. Make it easier for the bots to deconstruct. Alright, and now we can copy this whole thing and stamp it down here. And stamp here. Then we'll do the same with steel. Just clear off the belts. Stamp steel here. And this is completely empty, so nothing to pilfer. We'll clean the belts up. And then stamp this there. Okay. A few more steel chests to offload all of this other crap. We'll take those, and we'll take those, and those, and those. Don't need those. And we'll take our furnaces, chemical plant, centrifuge, that stuff, and that stuff. All right. I'm a little bit confused about where the belts are headed, so I'm just going to leave it like that, and let the bots do their thing. So now I'm going to set up laser turrets, I believe. That was the next on my agenda. Laser turrets take steel plate, battery, electronic circuits. So how do I make batteries again? I've forgotten. It's like here I'm making a pile of batteries. Okay. Right, so it's electronic circuits, steel plates, and batteries. So actually I can borrow this actually. So So if I just commandeer, yeah, I'll commandeer these two and make these both laser turrets. Rate contents, and this will enable if laser turret is less than 50. Perfect. Next step, I need to make more roboports. How do I make roboports? Advanced circuits, gear wheels, and steel plate. I'm sorry, this is not a place for advertising. I'm not in the market for a VTuber or commissions or graphic design or anything. You're welcome to hang out and enjoy the stream, though. Let's drag this back down. We got these. Just jump this across. And finally, gear wheels. Right, so that's roboports being created. We'll just have one of those and two of these. Passive provider chest goes down here, and hook that up. Enable if anything is true when there are no inputs. When everything is less than 20. Okay, so roboports being created, laser turrets being created. Let's go help our bots with the cleanup. They appear to be struggling a little. Iron's good, iron's good. Let's grab our copper. grab some more backup copper. Just get that kick started. And actually, let's increase our bot count. How are we doing on power? We're still not using any power practically. So we're going to increase our construction bot limit to, let's say, that's logistics. I want 100. And look at those low guys go. They're so jolly. Alright, that's going a little bit better. So what else can we do in the meantime? Repair packs. Yeah, I can make repair packs. No problem. That requires stone? No, just gear wheels and circuits. We'll make up to 50. Oh, and circuits. There we go. We'll just take a handful of these. Am I forgetting anything? Not in particular. Alright, lubricant is full, light oil is working, petroleum is full. That almost never happens. But we've still got full plastic, so it's not like we're running out of that. Sulfuric acid is working slowly. That's such a pointless thing. I just leave that. Just leave that as is. What else can I do? What else can I do? Right, sulfur is fine. What needs sulfuric acid? Just for a point of curiosity. Used in sulfuric acid. This is used for processing units, batteries. Okay. So that's good. Still low on circuits. They're coming in at a trickle just because I hand-fed copper. Oh, the copper is coming in now. Let's just help this out. Do I have any more furnaces in my inventory? I don't think so. Take pump jacks, take steel. Okay, it's going gradually. Yeah. Furnaces are being picked up. Good. All right. Now it's time for me to, um, well, okay, so I can do this in the remote view and plan out my robot network a little bit more. So how do I want to do this? We can just do this like manually for the time being and do something a little more modular um, as we have more resources, right? So that goes there. Stick one there. One there. And one here. Then I want one like there-ish. And what we're going to do is make laser turrets with target priorities. So it's going to handle, well, actually it should handle worms first off. Then spitters, then biters. So that has that radius. Um, yeah, we should. That's actually a perfect radius for it. So if I do something like that, yeah, I know it happens. I don't, uh, I don't spend too much time worrying about it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably too close together. I don't need that many, do I? Just like that, like that, that. There we go. Oh, I guess that's the natural limit is I should be placing these alongside a power pole, right? And one more, and then like that, like that. Like that. I mean, I can never tell if they're actually bots or if they're just like people with a long fuse. It's interesting. I seem to be off by one. Wonder how that happened. Like those are lined up. Those are lined up. There we go. All right, so there's my perimeter. So now I just need another RoboPort to connect there, one to connect here. One there. Okay. Therefore, when RoboPorts are created, they will go thusly. Thusly. Yes, that is a word. Am I out of steel? I'm out of steel because I haven't connected steel yet. Whoops. And then one more here. All right. Now we've got full copper, full iron. Let's take a quick look at how our mining operations are going. I forgot to put a radar down there, so I can't actually monitor it. That's fine. And I've got one full iron belt servicing these. So that's rammed full. Could use more copper eventually. How much is left in copper? 120. That'll do for now, I think. So the nice thing about this setup is, like, you would think that pollution is absorbed by the nests and then they spawn a biter, right? But that's not actually how it works. Pollution is consumed when a biter joins an attack group. So they kind of move away from the nest and go somewhere like here or here and start collecting. So as soon as they move to join an attack group, that's when they consume the pollution. And so when these laser turrets are created, they will automatically go for these as soon as they leave a certain radius. Okay, and roboports being created, they're being placed down. Good stuff. God, I've got so much, so many uranium fuel cells to tide me over. That's good. How are we doing on power? We're still very good on power. Right. So the next step is I need to take a bunch of laser turrets, pipes, pump jacks, and power poles down to the pump jack area, because I'm not going to get much more out of just these three. It's not yielding a whole lot, and also I'm going to need to repeat my trick with the laser turrets, I believe. So let's just copy all of this. There we go. Okay, that should do. this is doing fine. It's not producing hardly any pollution. It's not going to touch those guys anytime soon. There's copper here and here in case I need more. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, it's really not producing that much crude oil. I really need to supplement with that field at some point. But maybe I can get away with it. Maybe if I go ahead and research substations to start. So that's always useful. Processing units, rocket fuel, low density structures, and rocket silo. Let's go to space. In other words, let's go to space. And actually, we don't need substations just yet. That could be, that's just a toy. So, while that's all being made, let's destroy these trees. So I'm gonna need all the space I can get. Right. So, what is available to me that I haven't used yet? Pump jacks, centrifuges, roboports, I'm making those. I've got modular armor. I've got, should really be putting down more radars, but that's besides the point. For the time being, crude oil is doing fine, so I guess I can just leave it alone. All right. I suppose the logical place to, well, if I expand too far southward, then I'm going to hit that. So instead, yeah, I'll have this go upward. It's really not good practice to have like belts going every which way, but this is a starter base after all. We don't care too much about the final result. But anyways, I need those. I need green chips. Like, we'll untwist all of this spaghetti when we come back to Novice and do biolabs. But right now, I just want to get to space. So it takes electronic circuits, advanced circuits, and sulfuric acid. I've got sulfuric acid being made here. Or rather, being made here. Right, like this output is full. If I need more, then I can supplement it later, so we'll borrow this. Drag this out. And how do I want to do this? Guess I can just like that, like that, and we'll do this up top. That goes out and out. Actually, like, I don't like that placement. We'll do something kind of silly. We'll just reverse this. There, like that, and then down, and then out. That's processing units. Have you reached 96 yet? Okay, we don't actually need any more furnaces. We do need them for chemical science though, so we'll leave that alone. We just need like a lot more green ships. We've got the mining stuff going, so we just need to double this up. good. Steel is backing up, that's good. Right, so that's blue chips. Let's next make a thing for low density structures. Which I don't have researched yet. Copper, steel plate, and plastic. Oops. Just like that. Just across. Maybe something like that. Again, this is really jank, but it's gonna work. Let's offload some stuff. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need those. I don't need gun turrets anymore. Right, so we're low on iron again. That's because some of it is being pushed into steel. A lot of it's being pushed into steel. We're making gear wheels, we're making green chips. So it's as good as we can hope for. How's pollution? Pollution is still pollutioning. How about laser turrets? Do we have any of those being made yet? They're down here, right? Yeah, 50. Let's just trash these. There we go. Alright, so we've got that going. Let's make low density structures. And again, I've done this like in a very suboptimal way. And I forgot to pick up belts too. I need belts. I need just belts, I think. Actually, don't bother with portioning out, what do you call it, the blue chips. I'm just going to send them directly to the rocket silo, along with the low density structures. And finally, I need to make a I'll just like do that just in case I want to double up low density structures. So draw these down, and then light oil and light oil and solid fuel makes rocket fuel. Hey, Pocket Wolf, how's it going? I've got some stuff going on. I've fully replaced all of my stone furnaces with electric ones. So pollution is now in a good spot. Oh, my laser turrets are online too. Let's see how much power laser turrets are taking up. So it looks like at peak, well, they took like 7 megawatts when they were just charging up initially. But when they fire, they go to about 8.5, it looks like. So I'm getting some spikes in power consumption, but nothing that my turbines can't handle. Zot. Zot, 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 zot. It's actually, kind of want to creep this into the base just so I can take out those worms. So we're going to ignore the biter nests and only attack the worms. So if you walk without rhythm, then you won't attract the worm. See, bots are really just overpowered. I'm also getting the impression that these lasers are too close to the nest. Okay, so that's done. Let's take those out. Let's do that. Copy all of these. And we'll just move that one over. Okay, and that's good. And once that is set up, then I will connect it again. These can now, oh, I'm still researching low density structures. That's fine. Right. So I need chemical plants to be making solid fuel from light oil. This will make 1 per second, and this consumes half a solid fuel per second. So this can actually service 2 at once. So rocket fuel. How do I want to do this? I could just, See, like the easy way would be something like that. Could do like this also. It gets slightly janked, but it works. And then like that and like that. That services all of it. Yeah, looks good to me. So that's 0.05 per second. How much do I want to make? I want to make at least half a second, so let's make 10 of these. Or 12. Right. Now I've got this light oil pipeline, which I strategically left. There we go. There we go. There we go. And that is now consuming light oil These are meant to be low density structures. So let's go ahead and set that. Those all need efficiency modules. We are getting absolutely no copper. That's because I haven't connected it. We're getting no blue chips either, and that's because there are no advanced circuits available. They're still just absolutely starved. We're so starved on green chips now. The problem of a scaled factory is beginning to become apparent. And that's because we still are low on iron. Right, there's gaps in this belt on both sides, which suggests to me that there's really nothing I can do. These are mining at full tilt with no gaps. Let's stick another radar up here so I have a better idea what's going on. Okay, good. That's what we want to see. We want to see that biters are staying put until they absorb pollution and join a hunting group. All right, they're staying put, they're staying put. Joining a hunting group, going to attack lasers. Good. Good. How about these miners? Pollution is not spreading terribly far. And if they do get attacked, then we can deal with it then. 27k, 503k. Are there any other iron patches? Not really. Like that's the nearest one. It's 5 million, which is very appealing, but I think the order of the day is patience. We're going to leave those iron patches alone and focus on getting just enough resources to get off this planet. So once we get to Vulcanus, then all of our like mining concerns are going to go away. Also, this belt is vestigial. We're so low on gears now as well. $16, $8. Well, actually, I'm not going to need all of that. For the time being, I only need one. And processing units. These will go directly to rocket silo. All right. So now what can I do to relieve the pressure on iron? I still need lasers. That's not compromisable. Maybe I can just do a little manual cleanup. I can put something in here to... will that really help? I don't think it really will. No, I don't think so. Alright, in lieu of anything better to do, I'm going to set some logistic requests. Usually we'll just do 100 of each. 200 power poles. 100 big poles. What else do I want? I want pipes. 200. Undergrounds. 100. Pumps. Say 5. Passive provider chests. Storage chests. Um, what else? What else? What else? We'll just go ahead and set these so that I don't lose them the instant I craft them. So just 10 then. Display panels, 10. Lamp, 50. Steel chest, 50. Storage tank. We'll just have 5. And as for necessities, don't really need any, so we'll leave that there. We'll call that logistics, or we'll call that like tools. Okay. This group we'll call buildings. I need assembling machines. I need chemical plants. 20. Centrifuges, no. Furnaces, no. Mining drills, 50. Pump jacks, 20. No, 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 no. Centrifuge, no. Oh, I also need repair packs. Grenades, no. Radars, yes. We'll have 5 radars. Walls, no. Laser turrets, maybe. I'll keep 20 on hand. I guess I also need to put something for ammo. What else? What else? What else? We'll call this raw materials. Which I hope it won't come to this, but it's often necessary to have like just some stuff in case you need to craft something on the fly. Batteries. In case I need accumulators? No. Well, later. I'll work on that later. Engine units? No. Well, actually, yeah, I do need engine units. And sure, we'll get some batteries for when we're crafting personal logistic stuff and low density structures. There's a gap in Roboport coverage here. There's a gap here. There's a gap here. Okay. So now I've got personal logistics done. So I can do some more stuff here. Let's take those, take those. Dump these. Dump all of those. Any of these that I can snag, those. Oh, they want to be stored. Okay, fair enough. But iron plates. Iron plates should definitely be recycled into the network. Except I've not actually put them anywhere useful. I guess they're going into circuits, which is not nothing. But yeah, like these, that tiny amount of iron coming in is barely sufficient. Like, I kind of hate to do this, but I'm going to have to tap that extra iron patch, especially considering how much I'll need for making the space platform itself. Okay, so I've got not enough belts. I need a shitload more belts. Where are my belts being requested? There? No. 1,000 belts. 150 undergrounds. 50 splitters. Do I have electric miners? I've got 50 electric miners. I've got 20 laser turrets. You can never have enough. That is absolutely true. Okay, we'll just let these guys finish pulling off of my trash. What about these? Yeah, we're just absolutely starved for. Well, green chips are being made at a decent clip. Advanced circuits are still being funneled over into chemical science. But it's still not enough. So let's go tap that other iron. And like we're still very slowly making roboports. Okay, but this is now behaving as I expected it to. I'll leave these up just as insurance, I suppose. Oh. So in other news, I um, I beat Silksong. I got the neutral ending. It's still a very good game, and I've got a long way to go to 100% it. But yesterday I also um, let me plan this out. I need to go like north and through here and then up. Okay. Um, I did a quest that curses you with a twisted root. It gives you a like a cursed crest that locks out your binding ability, locks out your silk skills, and locks out your tools. So you're basically just given a slow, long-reaching attack, and like that's it. Um, and then like there's a secret ending where if you defeat Grandmother Silk um, using that crest, um, then like you sort of get a cursed ending, where instead of you taking over the Citadel with Silk, um, the the twisted root like petrifies you and Grandmother Silk, and encases both of you in like petrified wood forever. So very gnarly ending. Whoops. Switch to my shotgun. Let me put down some lasers. Boy, that's that's really annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and steal that. Just so I don't accidentally kill anything before I want to. Alright, so how close can I manage? Maybe I just want to like completely encroach on them. Oops. Yeah, I think this might be the play. Um, like, yeah, I could have them absorb pollution, but I'm worried that they'll just kind of like go around. Makes a fun noise, doesn't it? It's like the hydraulics kicking on. evolution factor is 0.28. So I can try moving these back slightly more. Or maybe they can even do this, nah, I'm not gonna bother. This can just stay as a kill zone. I'm not fussed anymore. Right, now I have to do a little calculation. 0.6 per second. Do I have mining productivity? Yeah, I've got a little bit of productivity, but it's yeah, I've been drinking water. No worries. So if it's 12, 12 on one side. Now I'm getting some, I'm beginning to get brownouts. So I think I am going to have to pull these back slightly, just so they're not like constantly consuming. Oh, that's why. It's because my my bots have started expanding. Right, so that's the framework. And what's the distance? Needs to be like that far away. Again, that's like almost too much effort for me to go through. Right, I'm gonna drag one line just to start with, and then come back with more efficiency modules. Whoops. Maybe not go that way. Right, so what I can do now is I'll just make a I'll just make iron lines. I guess I could just thread it through. There we go. Let's see. We'll jump this down. Join that there. And join that there. And of course, we're going to input prioritize that. Input prioritize or left. Yep. Actually, maybe it makes more sense to like connect this a little bit further up. There. Alright, now there's a few more things that I need to do pretty imminently. I need... Can I... Wait. Can I not make a... Oh, there it is. I need to make another nuclear reactor. I'm also going to need a pile more steel for making the silo. Chicken parmesan with Brussels sprouts sounds good right now. Yeah, that's fire. Rocket silo has been researched. Right, so I need chest there, chest there. And I've cold shocked the system. It's usually not a good thing to do, to cold shock the system like that. Um, anyways. Oh, read fuel, read temperature. Need um, more gear wheels, I think. So how much heat is this going to consume? So each of these heat exchangers consumes 10 megawatts of power. These will produce 80 megawatts each. One cool thing about nuclear reactors is if you join all three of these heat points to each other, they get a neighbor bonus. So because these two are touching, they are heating up a lot just by standing next to each other. And if you surround it by 3, then it goes up by 300% instead of 100%. So it's like if you have 2 neighbors, it's 200% bonus. 3 neighbors, it's 300% bonus. You can theoretically surround it on all 4 sides, but then you wouldn't be able to actually put the fuel in. So logistically speaking, 300% is the best you can do with this setup. But just having one reactor was already a big boon. Now having 2 is gonna carry me for quite a while, and I have 2 more set up here, just in case I need extra power. But I don't think it's gonna be necessary strictly. So that said, if these are producing 160 total, and these heat exchangers consume 10 each, then I need another one of these on the other side, I think. And then I can have this many more, whatchamacallit, steam turbines. Oh, its space has been researched, so that's good. So I think that's all connected. Yeah. So now we'll turn logistics back on. I want copper, steel, pipes. I want all the gear wheels. I want lots of copper. I want plenty of plates, plenty of steel. I want one more, and then a lot more copper. To make 8 steam turbines. Oop. Okay, so I can make 5 with those, and let me grab some more pipes. And then we'll trash those. We'll trash those. And now the... Oh, where are you going with that? And then trash these. So now these, oh, 1, 2, I still need 2 more heat pipes. Don't understand why those are going like that. Like, I've got construction robots, they should just be taking them. Looks like this iron mine has kicked on. That's good. We'll just double that up. And what else do I need? I need efficiency modules. I need some more laser turrets. Looks like we're running low on petroleum again. Ah, no, I need those. Give me those back. Also, I need to like put these storage chests like closer to the middle of the base so I'm not running all over the place. There we go. Alrighty. We'll just hang out here for a second while the bots do their thing. Can I make power armor? I don't have any processing units yet. Wait, is there no sulfuric acid coming in? We're low on sulfur because we're low on petroleum. And no red circuits. But for the avoidance of doubt, is there anything else that I'd strictly need? Space platform thrusters require chemical science. Yeah, there's no getting around it, fortunately. Out of fishies. Okay, there we go. So we'll just let the bots empty my inventory for now. So I take it you what do you mean fishies? You had chicken parmesan, right? Did nuclear get stamped down? Yeah, but there's no input fluid. That is because I've connected the wrong things. Yeah, I know I can't mix fluids, but that's not what I'm trying to do. What's wrong? These networks aren't connected, that's why. Ah, grilled fish for lunch. Gotcha. Fair enough. All right, and with that we have doubled, well, more like tripled our power output. That should be more than enough to handle any unanticipated surges. For example, from lots of lasers turning on all at once. Okay, so I've got efficiency modules, I've got plenty more belts, so I can connect this second iron mine. It is nice when the weather is cooler because, for one thing, you get to dress up in your onesies. That's always nice. In my opinion, it's more annoying to like have to dress late and um, and like deal with sweat. I would much rather it be cold so that I can layer up. Alright, that's all set up. These guys are doing fine. We'll just touch that up. Touch these up. And assuming there are no more brownouts, then these guys will be gravy forever. Alright, we'll just ride this all the way home. Now, what can I do here? Plastic is suffering because, again, no crude oil. I mean, dare I? Do I have the... I do have enough to make a few pump jacks. And I did pick up a few more lasers. So I suppose I do dare. I keep forgetting to put radars down, though. Put one there. And I've got no more supplies to make additional radars. That's fine. Now put one there. No one tells you how expensive losing weight is. Yeah. Costs a lot in willpower and time and diet as well. Like, you have to eat better. So here's a funny little factoid. I don't recall exactly when, but somewhere in the 70s or 80s, the FDA required all restaurants to publish the. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Well, first I've gotta stick them in here so that oh, true, that too. FDA required restaurants to publish calorie counts for each of their food items, right? But what ended up happening is obesity actually increased for a while, because now consumers were able to calculate, like, what's the best, like, calorie density per dollar. That's what we call perverse incentives. So we'll just do something like that. There, there, and there. That's these guys taken care of. Good. And now these guys. Just like that. And with any luck, those guys should hold indefinitely. If anything, this might be overkill, but I'm not going to worry about that. What I am going to worry about is getting all of these, getting pumps on all of these things. And I've run out of material. Whoops. And I've run out of stuff for pipes as well. Alright, so what do I need? I need more pump jacks. I need a lot more pipes. Where's my pump jacks? 20 of them. Okay. I'm not going to need that much efficiency modules anymore, so I can leave that at 50. And we are now completely backed up on iron. That's good to see. Intermediates. No, raw materials. We'll just have like 200 gear wheels, 200 circuits, 200 chips, just a stack of each. Having worked in factories before, that gives anxiety. What does? Managing raw materials. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where are my pump jacks? I thought I was just making them. Oh, the line being backed up? Well, you want the line being backed up. That means that you've got an oversupply and it's not all being consumed. But I can understand how that would be that would suggest something has gone terribly, terribly wrong. But not in this case. Right. If anything, I could use even more pipes just to get this all 100% connected. If the line stops, we go into full crisis management mode. Have you ever seen those the videos of um like molten metal like cast foundry lines where like just a little bit of water gets caught gets in the works and it goes crazy. There's also ones there's also ones where like there are machines that extrude um, like rods of molten iron and and like if it doesn't go perfectly into the next part of the system, then um, like it'll like bend and noodle and spool in different directions, and it's a whole mess. It sort of fascinates me how um, like how delicate these things can be. Although I suppose it's not that it's delicate, it's more that like something does have to go catastrophically wrong for that to occur in the first place. So, fair enough. All right, is that all of them? It looks like all of them. Okay, these are all beaconed, they're all connected, they're all working. This is not connected. So we'll just drag this all the way back up. Okay, we need a pump here. Where are my pumps? Where are my pumps? Come on. And another pump here, which is actually like really good placement. And what do we have? We have full oil. Suddenly it was all worth it. So what does that mean? Now we have even more plastic production. Which will very quickly feed all the way around. And that means more red circuits, and that will eventually mean blue chips being made. We're also backed up on chemical science, which is good. Sulfuric acid is being made again, finally. Batteries being made again, finally. Which means more laser turrets. Good. I don't need so many pipes anymore. Blue chips! Blue chips are finally being made! Oh, hallelujah! That means it is now finally time to make the rocket silo. So what do I need? First, I need all of these blue chips. I'm gonna need like 120 more. Oh my God, we're now low on copper. Jeez, if it's not one thing, it's another. Right, where's my nearest copper mine? There? There? All right, we're going to the west again. Let's get some more mining drills. Mining drills, energy module, efficiency modules, sorry. that's enough for now, I suppose. Um, I guess I can reuse that copper line. God, I can't wait to get off this godforsaken planet. Come on, where's my... Nope, that's a fighter. Which probably means I'm gonna have to manage that fighter nest too. Oy vey. Again, not enough efficiency modules to handle all of those. Oh, those were just spitters. Okay. Fair enough. Lizards. Yeah, lizards. Those guys probably not going to be an issue. Um, but uh, I will need more efficiency modules. Copper is going up. Good. Hmm. There we go. Just want to make sure that these guys are getting prioritized. This iron mine is almost donezo. In fact, I'm willing to do something like um, let's just process all of this coal. Any more efficiency on its way? Yes, 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 yes. Give it to me. Give me all the belts. Okay, good enough. Let's hop back over and shove efficiency modules into the miners. Slightly worried about these guys up north of the miners. They're blocked by a decent amount of tree cover, though. No, they're not. They are definitely going to come invade. Okay, that should keep it at bay. How's power? Besides the occasional spikes, doing fine. All right. We're getting very close to a good stopping point, I feel. We've got very strong iron, copper, and oil lines going. We're fully researched all the way up to rocket silos. We've got a healthy amount of low-density structures and rocket fuel, and gradually creating processing units. So, I need 200 processing units. I need, how do I make the rocket silo again? 1,000 steel plate. 100 pipes, 1,000 concrete. Um, 200 electric engine units. And that's it. Let's go ahead and put a few more chests down. Where are my engine units? There. We need all of these. We're very close. And now that we're producing a metric fuckload of iron, I believe we can turn these on again. We've got the concrete, we've got the steel plate is coming in. One more hundo. We just need a few more engine units, a few more processing units. And while we're at it, let's also just turn off the trash. Actually, one thing we could do. We can start doing something like this. Just give the construction bots something to do while they're idle. Then something like that. Something like that. There we go. Hello.
You're doing.
Doing good.
Oh, it's rather late, but do you want things?
Yeah.
Want me to make something?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Yeah. Come back later. It'll take a little bit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oops. How do I... Well, we'll worry about that later. There we go. Just get the whole base paved. Is that it? We've got the rocket silo. Oops. There we go. Boom, rocket silo. Oh, and before we get too carried away, we'll put some productivity modules in here. In fact, can we research prod 2 modules? After we get space science, we can. All right, next up, we need something to make a lot of space platform foundation. Yeah, so steel plate, copper cable. space platform foundation. So this will consume 1.5 per second, and this will create 3 per second. So this can service 2. How do I want to do this? Okay, we can do something like this. I don't really want to yeah, not to make it too cluttered, but something like no. It's already quite cluttered, isn't it? Oh, my pipes are just everywhere though. Screw it. I'm doing it down here. So, copper cable. Then like that maybe? Yeah, that works actually. I was skeptical, but it does seem to work. Kind of. And then like that. And then we connect steel down here. We connect copper. Down there. And that is Space Science Foundation. We'll just leave that there for now. Let that build up to about, what's the stack size on this? 100, and the rocket can hold 50. So we'll limit it to about, let's say, there. Boom, boom, boom. These are making foundations now. And as soon as I have 60 of these guys, I can make a starter pack. We're so close, guys. We're going to launch a rocket very soon. Very, very soon. All right. In the meantime, what else can I research? I need solar panels imminently, because that's going to be the only way that we can power stuff in space. Now's an okay time for electric logistics. Portable solar panels. Roboports, exoskeletons, belt immunity. All right, that's a decent amount of stuff. Space platform starter pack. That'll take 60 seconds to craft, and then we can shove it in here and watch our thing be built. There it is. It's slowly being built. Bots are slowly paving the base. All right, here it is. Space platform starter pack. Build new space platform. All right, we're gonna call this, let's say, Sam Ryder. There's a Starman. Wait, no, that's somebody else. I'm up in space, man. And there it is, our little space platform. All it's got right now are some platforms, some foundation. It's humble beginnings. All right. So, next week we're going to send a bunch of stuff up to the space platform and harvest some of these little asteroids, and we're going to make space science. They're kind of colliding against the platform, but it's okay because they're just tiny asteroids. They don't do any damage. But when you go to other planets like Vulcanus or Forgora, you get like small and medium-sized asteroids just in orbit. So you will actually need defenses and stuff. But for now, this guy can just hang out until we get the rest of the shit ready. Also, the music, like you've had enough time to get used to the novice music, but now we're gonna have spacey music. The music kind of changes depending on which planet you're focusing on, and it fades out after about 12 seconds. So it's not forever. Anyways, that is gonna do it for today. I'm very happy I finally managed to get to space platforms. It only took twice as long as necessary for the stream. So I'm really only meant to be playing this for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and we're already pushing 3.5. But that's just how it goes. I will try to be more disciplined um, next week, I think. Try and actually keep to the stream schedule. Now that we're in space, we can slow down a little bit, I think. Oh my God, look at this. This screen is just like belts, 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 trains, trains. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Let's see if we can raid out to somebody. Looks like you're recommending Thurchius or Catching Fire. That's a strong maybe. Let's see here. What are they doing? Catching Fire is playing Balatro. Thurchius is playing Borderlands 3. He's only got 2 viewers, so why don't we go bother Thurchius? So I don't know if you caught this the last 4 times that I mentioned this, but um, the Sonic 2006 Legacy of Solaris overhaul had an update last month that that like drastically changed the physics and stuff. And on top of that, I messed around with some of my emulator settings, so hopefully all of those FPS issues that have been plaguing me for the last 4 weeks, hopefully that's in the past now. God willing. I've been saying it this entire time, but I think this time it's legit. I turned off the MSAA anti-aliasing entirely, which should go a long way to improving performance. And also, I have some trailers to show tomorrow, I believe. There was an event called Sage 2025 that demoed a whole pile of Sonic fan games and other fan games and other indie games that It all looks really fantastic. Um, but it's got me fired up for one in particular called Sonic Rush Rerun, which basically um, rebuilds Sonic Rush Adventure from the ground up for the PC. And again, it looks fantastic. So maybe after this, since we're going through Silver Story, after I finish Sonic 2006, maybe I'll do that. If it's not out yet, then I'll continue on to Sonic Forces and circle back to it. Anyways, let's start the raid. As always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.